Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery Outdoors. Today, we're doing a knife review. We have the Cold Steel AD-15. Before we get into that, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. Vets, I love you. You have a place here. We're back to blue over here with Sport Leo. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So here's the deal, guys. I told y'all a little while ago that I got this knife in a trade. And I want to make something clear. It was a good trade. I know exactly what my knives are worth. I put a lot of use on my knives. The guy I traded with, I never can pronounce his name. I want to put somewhere in the video, I'll put his name. But he's a good dude and a good brother in the blade. And thank you, man, for trading me. I enjoy this knife. Now, let me say this. I said up front that I wasn't sure about the Scorpion lock. I have carried this knife every day since I've got it, every single day. Now, after doing this review, I'm going to send it up to Jacob Lamb so that he can carry it a little bit, see if he wants to make the decision on it. Again, I'm glad I like it. Now, would I want every lock to be this way? No, but for this knife, it works well. And throughout this video, you will see me one hand opening and closing. Now, I will say this. It takes a minute to get used to it. I'll be the first to admit that. Let me give you some specs on the knife. The blade length is 3.5 S35 VN. It is a spear point that's saber ground. It has a 5-inch handle. The handle scales are G10. However, the yoke, which is the bar that actually does the lock, is made out of 6061 aluminum billet. The blade thickness is 3.8 millimeters. And the weight is about 6.5 ounces. Overall, it's 8.5 inches long open. Again, the lock took me a minute to get used to. That's why I carry it every day. Every day of my life, I carry a Cold Steel. Cold Steel makes big folders. Now, the first thing people think of when they think Cold Steel is Mall Ninja. And I will get that. I get that here and there. But here's what they also make really, really well. Big folders that ride in pocket very, very well. This knife handled every test we do. Now, some people say you don't like it, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. This is in that family. It's the Formax, the AD-10, and the AD-15. Now, Andrew Demko is the designer, and Demko actually has, I think, an AD-10, an AD-15, an AD-20. I believe Rusty Knife Lover let me use that AD-20. Awesome knife, awesome knife. They all have got different locking systems. The Formax and the AD-10 is the triad lock. This is the Scorpion lock. And the AD-20 is a button lock, I think. I may be wrong on that. I'm drawing a blank. Brain fart, it's late, and I'm getting ready to go to bed. Now, this is the knife we're focusing on. It's 3.5 inches long. It's a big blade, guys, and it's a wide blade. Here we're going to do our zip tie test. And let me say this. I say it every video. I set these videos up so that you can turn off the narration and you can just watch the blade work. Now, I should have tightened those zip ties up, but it had no problem cruising all the way through them. No edge damage, no tip damage, nothing. They were going to do the JP stab test. Very, very comfortable in hand. Again, now, this is the John Peters stab test. Now, listen, I don't wind this thing up over my head. You see, they're just straight, hard, downward punches, basically. This is the sidewall of a tire. It got pretty good penetration. It's a spear point. Now, I could raise it up and really come down and probably go through them. I don't do that. I just do quick, hard stabs. There's no hot spots in this handle. Absolutely none. That is a major plus to me. 5 inches, major plus to me. Overall, guys, absolutely love the knife. Now, like I said, I've used this knife every day for about a month. I believe it's been a month, maybe a little longer, and it's been very, very comfortable in hand. The lock, you just have to you don't have to do anything, but I've gotten used to it. And I will say this, it is an easy one hand open and close. Now, during this demonstration, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We do a little batoning. We do a little chopping. We do a lot of slicing. The thing about the AD-10, the Formax Scout, the AD-15 is they're all wider blades. I love that. absolutely love the blade shape, the blade length, the blade size. You can get a lot of work done. There was a guy asking on Facebook, he liked big knives, but he wanted to get a folder. He stuck mainly with fixed blades. What's a good recommendation? Well, this knife would be a good one if you like it, or the AD-10 or the Formax. This line of knives to me is just a great line. S35VN has always been pretty easy to sharpen in the field. The edge bevel, the grinds, all that were very uniform. This knife came to me very, very sharp and in really, really good shape. And you see it there just slinging. So it'll handle any kind of task you want it to. And now a lot of people say, oh, it's not practical. Most of those folks have never carried one. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's why I carry a cold steel knife every day. It could be the Raja, it could be the Espada, it could be any of them. They ride well in the pocket. And like I've said a million times, Isaac the Noob had the best quote ever. He said, if you like a knife enough, you'll make it practical. Those are words to live by. And Isaac, my brother, I stole that from you. I'm going to quit giving you credit for it before too long. Now, here's some of that old coarse rope. This knife had zero problem with it. You see, it's old, it's dry out, it's been laying in the sand and all that at work. Zero problem getting through it. Now, real quick, January 15th, it's on a Saturday. Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. If you're not subscribed, be subscribed. We're going to have Big Red, JB from Big Red EDC, and we're going to have Jared from Neves Knives. It's going to be a massive show. Guys, we're lining up another show with Doug Ritter. We don't have a date yet, but Doug Ritter with Knife Rights will be on Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. We are excited about that. Please subscribe. I'll put a link in the comments to that channel. Donnie Be All Day is marching to 10,000. If you're not subscribed to Donnie, most of you are, but if you're not, please get over there and subscribe. Now, guys, listen, we got about 2-3 minutes left. I've been hitting y'all hard and fast with the videos. We had our Dakota Fire Pit video come out on Sunday. We had our Sparks of Hope video come out on Sunday. I'm releasing this one. It should be about Monday morning sometime. And I've got another one I'm going to release this afternoon. We're going to do our giveaway this afternoon. I'm sorry I didn't get it out on Sunday, but we just had a lot going on. So I'm going to announce the winner tonight when I get home from work. We've also got a lot more outdoors, a lot more kayaking stuff to show you. So just bear with me. I appreciate all the likes, all the shares. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you like knife content, you like outdoor content, you like dicking around content, I'm your guy. Please hit subscribe and do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button and share this for me. We're trying to grow. I appreciate you guys supporting me, supporting Megatron, and supporting our goals. Now, back to the knife. See, that's why I set these videos up, guys. I can talk about everything under the sun, and you can still, if you want to, just turn the damn volume down and watch the knife. These are 3 different spears, or sticks, or whatever, stanchion poles, whatever I need them to be. 3 different types of woods, and you don't see any difference. The knife handled very well. It's going really slow there. I shaved an oak limb. I shaved a part of a 4x4. I shaved some of that old firewood from Home Depot that's hard as a brick. This knife is an absolute slicer. Again, the lock's not going to be for everybody. It wasn't for me up front. Still not my favorite lock. But I will carry the knife. I love the knife. I love the blade shape. For me, guys, it's easy. There are a lot of people who find what they don't like in knives, and I understand that. You got to like a knife to carry it. I understand that. For me, I try to find the things that I like and focus on that. That's what this channel's about. There's plenty that'll nitpick this knife to death, and it might not be your speed. But if it is, I will tell you this, guys. If this is something you'd like, I think you'd like it. That made no sense, but it's old Scab. What do you expect? Now, right here, we just held it down on the handle. Got a good grip. I'm going to tell y'all, for a 3.5-inch folder, it chops pretty damn good. Well, listen, my boy Mikey, who I love, says it best. Says, Scab, never give up, never surrender, and everything will be okay. And Mikey's true. I'm Scab. You're not. Let's have a good work week. I love y'all, son. I'm gone.